Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball. So stepping in, Marcus Semien. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Marcus Semien.
Squared that one up just a little late.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Hit out towards second. Barehanded for one. On to first, the double play. And here's a shot of the Athletic starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Stepping up now, Matt Chapman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Into the box now, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields. An eye on. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. His previous history with Mike Fiers. He's a .304 batter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Up next for the Rangers, Hunter Pence. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Matt Olson.
Now here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
The center fielder, Mark.
Standing in, Mark Hanna. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Chris Davis now. Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting 7.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
The second baseman, Jurickson.
Digging in, Jurickson Profar. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. First pitch on its way. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Mazzara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So in now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 5th.
Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Kenna looks up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Standing in now, Ronald Guzman.
The first baseman.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Guzman is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do anything.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers do get one back, however, on this. Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
One gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And up next, the power-hitting 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
3rd inning here, 3-1 our score. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and the A's open it up 4-1 now.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Cheap? No way. That's impressive.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box, Matt Olson. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now batting.
So now it's Mark Canha. Line drive to center field. DeShields is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Chris Davis. And he puts it on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is DeShields, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The A's lead this one 5-1. Now at the plate, number 15. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
1 out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Laureano over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. The A's lead it 5-1. Ready for another chance? Josh Fegley. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. 1 out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First offering on its way. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now in the box, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been.
Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. D-Row, the hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Rafael Montero answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box now, Matt Olson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
First offering on its way. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. To short, hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. Kenna rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
Hey, D-Row, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He swings and grounds it to short. Andrus has it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Oakland is on top in this one, 10-1. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one.
Andrus.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, that was a strange AB right there, Dero. 7-pitch 0-2 at bat. Gets the first 2 strikes. Then on the 7th pitch, disaster for the pitcher.
Yeah, you'll see that happen about 5 to 10 times all year. You're in straight survival mode, fouling off everything, and found the hole.
In now, Hunter Pence. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To first base, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled off. Fires, gets his sign. Here's the 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rangers go down quickly there. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Digging
in once again, Jurickson Profar. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Josh Begley.
At the plate, Josh Begley. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes to Shields to the track, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazzara is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Number 22.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Well hit to right, but foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off
okay, thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, Logan.
That hits the outside corner at strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Soft grounder left side. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Semien takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, number 15 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Forsythe leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3-2 now. Fires, pauses, full count pitch on its way. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Ready once again, Matt Chapman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Matt Chapman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting
now
for
batting.
the cycle.
The
Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's your set it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Standing in now, Matt Olson, and it's fouled away. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Line toward the alley in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Chapman blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He will score. Way out in front, now up by 10.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Chris Davis, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in there, base hit.
The batter, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. Now a third runner heading for the plate, and a relay home. Throw won't get him.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Pulled toward right center field. Headed after it is Mazzara. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's safe.
Now
digging in, Josh Fegley, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch. Line toward center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
They They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
The batter, number 22.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. And their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long. As 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much it can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Simeon on second. Laureano is over at first with one away. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Ready now, Mark Canha. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from third.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. So next to the plate for Texas, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. The 1-2. Grounded to the right. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Delino DeShields. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Number 1.
Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now batting.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. In there for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. The next 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kenna is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Texas. And as you can see, they are way behind. Luke Farrell enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 60.
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Piscotty leads off second with nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chu has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the catcher.
Standing in, Josh Begley. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking his chops.
And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Now batting, number 22.
So striding forward now, Ramon Laureano. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. Hit to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. You can forgive him as they still. Now batting, Nomar Mazara. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard. But you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ryan Buchter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And it's 1-1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one, and it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kenna moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 0-1 the count.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers, and they remain well behind. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Matt Chapman. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage
Up
with it.
next for Oakland, the center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Canha. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Chapman stands at first with 1 out. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Chris Davis. Line drive to center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. A tag for 1. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he won't be able to get back to second. That's a double play, and very quickly now the side is retired. Settling in now, Ronald Guzman. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now sliding into the box, number 15. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The pitcher, number 9.
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. At the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. So coming to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
The catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Begley. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit at third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Simeon.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. High and deep to center field. Back goes to Shields at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The A's lead this one 18-1. Stepping in, Delino DeShields starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Nope. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off
batter,
base,
number 1.
and that's just what they did right
Shortstop.
there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Andrew.
Standing in now, Elvis Andrus.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Kenna. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Rangers.
Next will be the designated hitter, Hunter Pence. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Kenna on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A shot, and that is off the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Then the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Mazzara at second with 2 down. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Buchter is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
18-2 the final tally today. The Oakland A's claim victory by plating a total of 18 runs. Mike Fiers pitches well enough to get the W. Lance Lynn allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 8